Hi, I'm Jen Spencer, and this is Jen Spencer's 10-Minute Book Club. Hi, readers. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I am so excited to introduce Jen Atkinson to you. She is a new author to me, but she's written some really fun books, and I know you're going to love hearing what she has to say. If you ask a question or leave a comment in the comment section, you'll automatically be entered to win an ebook copy of Jen's new book, Insta Boyfriend. And she's going to tell you all about it, and it sounds really, really fun. Also, remember, sign up for my email newsletter and you will get a free copy of Dandelion Meadows Christmas Kisses. And I know you're going to want to read that along with Dandelion Meadows and all my other books that I know you're going to love. So I'm so excited to introduce Jen Atkinson. Jen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited to have you here today. I just love your website. I went and looked at all your books and just, oh my goodness, what a fun genre you're writing in, and just all your books look so much fun. So
Thank you.
tell us about yourself and about your
Sure.
books.
Okay. So my name is Jen Atkinson, and I have been writing since I could write. I knew in the second grade that I wanted to be a writer. That is what Mrs. Welling asked us, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" And I said, "I am going to be a writer." I just knew it. I just always had a story in my head, and I loved sharing them. So I have been doing it forever, it feels like. But I'm also a wife and a mother. I have 4 kids, ages 11 to 23. So they're spread out a little bit, but and they're growing up way too fast, but it's so good. I also teach part-time, so I wanted to focus a little bit more on my writing. So this year I am just teaching part-time. So I'm a part-time kindergarten virtual teacher.
Oh,
And it's
virtual, huh? They still
yeah,
do that?
yes, I still have a classroom. I still go into the school, but my kids are all online. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
So now, why is that? Is that just one thing the district offers? And
Yep, after COVID, it was just something that the district decided to offer people, and we've had a variety of different kids. Some kids just want to do virtual school, and then we've had little ones who have cancer, and this is the only way they can do school. So it really is, a great alternative way for learning for some families. And as much as I love it, my heart really is with writing. And last year, teaching full time, I barely got one book out. And this year, I have a co-teacher, so I can teach part time. And I have written 4 books. So
oh,
it's
that's
been
great.
great.
Really
It's
great.
yes, it's been super helpful to only have the part-time teaching job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, tell us about your books.
Okay, so I am a romance writer. I love a good love story, and so when you read one of my books, you will always get a love story, and you'll always get a happily ever after. That's just going to be a given. And I do have a variety of genres. I have written young adult paranormal, and I have written mystery, and my latest works are all romantic comedies. But one thing they all have in common is the romance and the happily ever after, and they're also all um, closed door, clean, sweet romance stories. I really want to write something that I'm comfortable with my daughter reading and my mother-in-law reading,
Right.
and I can feel okay about it at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Yes, awesome.
Well, that's great. So tell us about this book, Insta.
Yeah, so my newest book, it is the first one in a series. I have one right here. It's called Insta Boyfriend. So it's a romantic comedy, and it is just a little bit, it's a play on words. So the Insta is like instant, but also for Instagram. So
Okay.
all of these books have like Instagram plays a part in all of these books, and but they all will have a different trope that they're following. So this one was so much fun to write. It was so fun to be quirky and silly and just funny. So this one is about a girl named Iris who is a photographer, and she is absolutely in love with her wire-haired pointing griffon, her dog, and which was absolutely inspired by my brother's dog and his obsession for his dog. And she is going to take pictures for her cousin's wedding. And when she gets to the meeting with her cousin and her cousin's fiance, she realizes that it's her ex-boyfriend who was not very kind to her, and she makes up a boyfriend. And Dean, who is the male main character, kind of comes to her rescue and acts as her fake boyfriend. And they decide that they're going to convince everyone that he is her boyfriend through Instagram and by posting pictures. So yeah, it really is a fun story.
Oh, that's so darling. And you said, so there are more in the series. How many are in the series?
Yes. So there will be 4. Insta Boyfriend is the first one. Insta Connection, which I just finished writing, will come out probably early May. It is about Iris's sister, Ebony. And then there's Insta Kiss and Insta Family as well.
Cute.
So yes,
Oh,
they're just fun, lighthearted, like good fill reads.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kind.
Awesome.
So great. Okay, well, so now we're going to do just some rapid fire. I don't know if they're rapid fire or not, kind of questions.
Awesome. I'm ready.
Just to get your responses, because I always love to hear other people's opinions on movies and stuff. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite romantic movie?
My all-time, I have many, but my all-time favorite romantic movie is Pride and Prejudice. I
Like
am a Jane Austen fan through and through, and honestly, I could take either one, the 5-hour one or the 2-hour one. I love them both so much.
so much. I agree. That's so good. Yes. The 2-hour one with like Keira Knightley, is that what you're
Mhm. Yes.
but oh, it's just so beautifully shot, but it feels like Pride and Prejudice in fast motion, I guess,
Yes.
but because you get spoiled with the 5-hour version. And but yeah, I love that one.
Yes. But if you need if you need it quick, if you don't have 5 hours, it's perfect.
It's
It's so beautiful, and I love the way that they portray the characters, and I really do love Austen. Sense and Sensibility is another one of my just favorites. I just love all of the fills in her stories, and I just feel like she is a woman so ahead of her time. She wrote these books back in a time where women did not have rights, and she really gave them these big personalities of women who knew their worth, and I love that so much.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, her
I love a strong female character.
yeah. Yes, always. That was great. Okay, so what is like the worst movie that you think everyone should see?
Okay, so when this question, this is the first movie that came into my mind, and the funny thing is I love this movie, but it has really bad ratings, so
Okay.
everybody else might think it's the worst movie in my head. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But it's just, I don't know, I think it's funny, it's got
romantic?
humor and the romance,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's just, and then it's got the action, because of the vampires, and I
Yeah.
don't know. It's definitely probably not one everyone needs to watch, but that is what I thought of. I was like, when it comes to worst movies that I love, that is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay, good. So is there something that you think everybody should binge watch? Something Netflix or some series that is just
So
like so great?
I think the best binge watching TV show is Parks and Rec. I love Parks and Rec. It's just, again, it's funny, but there's always like a little love story. Leslie Knope has she's just such a stalwart. Like she's again a strong female character who loves girl power, but just a good person too.
Yes.
But also, not very serious. So I could binge watch Parks and Rec every day.
Okay, so we started that one, and Chris Pratt's in there.
Yes.
And we just haven't finished it. I think my husband was a little lukewarm on it, so we haven't finished it,
Oh,
but
you
all
gotta
my
finish
kids
it.
absolutely adore them. So I think, okay,
It's so good.
we just
It's
want
so
to keep
good.
going.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
so fun.
I love it.
Okay, so what is a book that you read over and over again?
So every year, and it's funny because this is not what I write, but every year I read Cinder, the Lunar Chronicles. There's 4 of them by Marissa Meyer, and it's just my favorite series. I just love it so much. I mean, she's writing about science fiction, right? They're in space, they're on the moon, they're cyborgs, but again, a love story. And she just is such an eloquent, beautiful writer.
Okay, so here's the last question.
Okay.
You're stuck on a desert island. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of toilet paper or chocolate?
This one is just a no-brainer. Of course, I want chocolate. I I'm pretty sure that dark chocolate is my writing fuel. I am
Oh,
going to keep Weight Watchers in business because I love dark chocolate so much, and I can't give it up.
wow. Well, dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you, so I
Okay,
think
we'll
that's
go with that.
good. And it really is funny because when I asked that question, that's the one I ask everybody, and it really is about half and half.
Is it really? That is so interesting. I honestly was like, who says toilet paper? Who says that?
Yeah.
Of course it's chocolate.
Well, Jen, it's been such a pleasure. It's so cool to have another Jen on. That's
Yeah.
actually like the most common name for a writer, I've decided,
Oh, really?
for a romantic, sweet romance writer anyway, because I've
I
had.
know a few of them. Yep.
Well, thank you. It's been great. Have a wonderful day. Readers, be sure and check out Insta Boyfriend. It sounds adorable.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been fun.